Hello and welcome or welcome back to my channel. So before I begin today, I just wanted to say a big thank you to all of you who continue to support me and leave me encouraging comments. It's incredibly hard, especially as a very shy, people-pleasing person. It's very hard to put myself out there, and I just want to say thank you to all of you that continue to support me. I could actually cry when I think about it, and I just want to say thank you to everyone who has embraced me here as my true authentic self. I know I laugh during my readings. It's never meant to be insensitive. I am autistic, so I do struggle with things like that, but it's also just me picking up on the excitement of the energy, and it's never meant to be insensitive. But anyway, I just wanted to say a big thank you because my life, has taken a turn in a completely different direction, and I'm really happy now. And I love being here with you guys, and I'm tearing up just talking about it. But I truly felt so alone in the world before I came here. So thank you so much for the continued support. I really enjoy doing your personal readings, especially when you guys write back to me and you say, that I picked up on things that were really confirming and I've given you hope. I've made friends along the way, and I just want to say thank you. So for today's reading, I wanted to do channel messages for you from your person. And usually, I follow kind of a guideline or a spread. But today it's just all interpretation. So we're just going to get cards or intuitive reading, not interpretation. And we're going to get some intuitive messages, some channeled messages from your person and see how they're feeling. This could be someone that you already talked to and you just are unsure of how they truly feel. But yeah, I'm really excited for this reading today, and just a big thank you to all of you, and just be patient with me for responding to emails as I am still transferring out of my other job. So anyway, lots of love to you. Let's describe the piles. Yesterday I had a reading. If you're here, person who I did a reading for, I talked for 25 minutes before I even took a card out. Anyway, I just feel like I'm friends with you guys, So this pile 1 is this fluorite heart. I need a Kleenex apparently. Pile 2 is this lepidolite heart. And pile number 3 is this ruby fuchsite heart, which is one of my favorite stones that I have. Oh my gosh, the price tag's on it. That's a 12. That could mean completion, just saying. Anyway, I'm really bad for taking price stickers off. So sit with the energy if you need to, and I'm so excited to see you at your pile. Hello, pile 1, and welcome to your reading. This is going to be a reading. It's meant to be channeled messages from your person, so we're gonna, kind of peek into their energy and see how they're feeling about this situation. You may be in no contact, you may be speaking. I have to say, pile 1, I came in here with no plan and intuitively picked cards, and I am a little bit shocked at the cards that came out for you. I chose from multiple decks, and it's all kind of the same message, so it's very exciting. So yeah, we'll just get right into it. So I didn't even politely say, if you chose pile 1, pile 1, this is your reading. Again, I'm not laughing at you. So your first card, the one that I picked when I did 1, 2, 3, I randomly picked cards. You have the Mend card, and it says, I want to fix our connection. So I'm already, I peeked at this after I took your oracle cards. So I wanted to also take some tarot cards to get a feel for the energy, and I thought transparent tarot would kind of tell a story. So for your transparent tarot, I'm going to stand up. We have Temperance. And Temperance, you know, equals 5, and that's all about change. And I feel like something's changed in this connection. Again, you may already be talking to this person. I'm not sure, but we're doing channeled messages from them. So right away we have Temperance, which is, you know, Temperance is the balancing of energies. It's equal give and take. We see this fire and water balanced. And it's symbolic of divine feminine and divine masculine energies coming into balance. It's also about patience. So perhaps this is a connection that you have had to have patience with. It's, you know, it is about divine timing. I'm also noticing there's a swirl on this cup right there. And swirls can represent cycles. So I feel like you and this person have gone through many cycles together. That being said, we have the Knight of Swords, and we see that circle, that same swirl on their arm. Doesn't matter the gender. So I feel like you have a Knight of Swords here. So a Knight of Swords, that's an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius doesn't have to be. It could be someone younger than you. But to me, this person is down on one knee, like they're surrendering to this. And the Knight of Swords can be somebody who's very impulsive, like a runner. So I feel like you've been dealing with a runner. And you had runner cards come out as your oracle cards. And that was, the first thing I did was draw these cards. And right away, I heard a runner who's stopped running, like they've surrendered. Whether or not you've surrendered or are still around for them, I'm not sure. We're going to have to look at the cards. The next card we have is the Page of Pentacles, and this symbolizes growth. And what do we see right there? We see a swirl, that same swirl. This is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And again, this could be somebody younger than you, or if you were this page and this person is a knight, they could be older than you, but it doesn't have to be. But what I see here, what I think I see is somebody who was always willing to give to this, was always willing to grow for this. And I see this person as the runner. And now it's like they're surrendering. They've come back in here. You know, it's interesting because they're on the side of this cup of water. So I feel like they're coming in with a more balanced emotions, more clarity I'm hearing. But anyway, I don't really know until we get into all the cards. So I'm not going to have room to do like oracle and tarot. So we're just going to have to get through it. It may be painful. Oh my gosh, we have reunion. See, reunion. So this is what I mean. We will always come back to each other. Remember, these are channeled messages from your person. Your person is saying we will always come back to each other. And that's what I mean. It's very symbolic that we have a swirl here, and a swirl there. Because it's very symbolic that you've been through this before and that you've returned to each other before. I also feel, if you look at this plate looks like it's been broken and mended before right now, before this next mending. So again, there's a lot of symbolism that you guys have done this before and returned back to each other before. What I'm seeing though is now this person it's like a surrendering energy, right? We see this person down on one knee. That can also be symbolic of a proposal. The Knight of Swords in images, you see them moving away or running away or with their back turned, going somewhere really quickly. And that's why they give off that runner energy. And that's why it's so telling to me that this person is not in any position to run now. They have clarity, you know, they have that sword, they have clarity. Anyway, runner. I don't want to run anymore. Now, this is really interesting because that's what I heard when that card came out. And I got these cards first, and then I got these cards, and then I looked at that card. Anyway, very symbolic that this person has been on the run. We do have 2 runner cards, so that's technically 3 cards about running. Where's the other one? Look, we have running, ghosting, disappearing, invisible. So this could have been somebody that ghosted you, somebody that, you know, made you feel invisible, someone who avoided you, someone who blocked you. And really they were running from the connection. They were running from the intensity of this connection. And they know that. And they know they were wrong for ghosting you here. Now, I'm wondering if at some point you began to run too. And what I mean by that is you may have hit a point where you no longer thought this was going to turn into anything that would ever take root. And perhaps you started, you know, kind of pushing the connection away as well. You know, maybe you stopped. I don't know. I only feel that for some of you. It's just very interesting how we have 2 of these runner cards. So, you know, I think about sometimes we hit a point in a relationship where somebody's ghosting us and not talking to us. And we have no choice but to let go or, you know, protect ourselves. If somebody keeps hurting us, we have no choice but to protect ourselves. So anyway, what I'm seeing though with these 2 energies is it's almost like this person is saying, meet me halfway here. I'm ready. Let's approach this temperance card and see if we can make this work. See if we can balance it. And the only reason I'm getting that message of meet me halfway is because they're down on one knee and they're looking over at this page, and a page symbolizes like growth. The Page of Pentacles, symbolizes, you know, planting a pentacle. Or so this is either them asking you to meet them halfway, that they're ready to balance this, or this is symbolic of them telling you, I've grown, like I have grown. Look at me, I'm down here on one knee, I'm more grounded. There's been growth with the Page of Pentacles, and I feel more balanced now. I don't want to run anymore. Anyway. We have returned, second chance, opportunity, making amends. So you have, that's what I mean. R's could be significant. Look at all these R's. We have return, runner, reunion, running. This is what I mean though about this energy. I took these from different decks, and it's all the same energy. And we have, oh my gosh, I didn't even notice this one. Commitment, marriage, promises, fidelity. And look, see? Oh my gosh. Anyway, just saying. So that's what we have here. I feel like your person has had some realizations about you. And, you know, it's clear to me that they've surrendered to this, and maybe they haven't expressed that to you, but they've surrendered to it. This could be someone, I'm going to sit down now because I was standing all that time for 10 minutes. This could be someone that didn't want to commit to this and ran. And like I said, I see a lot of symbolism of repetitive cycles with this person, of, you know, giving them chance after chance, or there was towers that, you know, caused you to go your separate ways. Like I said, with this mend card, we see this plate has been mended before and it broke again. So, and who knows how many times, how many other hearts there are hidden under this one where you tried to mend this again. But I feel like this person, you know, you could be talking to this person right now, and it could be, you know, that you see a slight change, but you're here looking for confirmation that they actually want something with you. And this symbolizes that they do. No matter what situation you're in, this is someone who has reflected and is coming back in here, or they're surrendering to this connection if you're not. if you're not in contact, they're surrendering to it. And perhaps you feel that. Perhaps you feel that energy because you are connected. Perhaps you are starting to feel hopeless about this. It's because their energy is coming towards you. There's a lot, again, there's a lot here of surrender and growth. There's no, I don't see any denial, you know, I don't see any blame. I don't see any Knight of Wands energy that they're afraid to commit here. This is all surrendering type of energy. It's actually quite amazing. And the fact that we have commitment and this person is down on one knee. And, you know, we have the page here, and sometimes the page of Pentacles, we see them holding that Ace of Pentacles in their hand. And an Ace of Pentacles can be a proposal. So anyway, it's like they want to share energy again with you here. And I feel like they've never been able to let go of your energy. And they really are coming through here saying, I want a second chance or a fourth chance or a 10th chance. I want to make it right. Again, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing because I've been in a counterpart connection. I know what it feels like. And anyway, the comments I get about, I know I shouldn't talk about it here, but you guys are my friends. And like, people make assumptions about me because I giggle. And again, to the people who make assumptions about me because I giggle, you have no idea what my life is like or what I've been through, the dark times I've been through. And I'm not being insensitive. Anyway, most of the time I'm just laughing at my quirky self. Anyway, this person is coming through to say they want a second or 10th chance here. They want to make amends with you. They miss sharing this energy. It's like they don't feel complete when your energy isn't flowing. You know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing, do you guys ever play with slinkies like this? That's what I'm seeing. I don't know why I'm seeing a slinky. That could be relevant. I feel like I need to show you what I mean. Hang on. Of course I don't have my slinky. My children have stolen it. But with a metal slinky, what I always do is I hold it like this, and I go like this, and you feel the energy, you know, the do you know what I mean? I know I sound I sound absolutely ridiculous right now. Anyway, that's how I imagine the energy of the Temperance, you know. If one of your hands was broken, you wouldn't be able to do that. Like, if somebody's not healed enough, they can't do that dance with you, you know? Anyway, slinkies could be relevant. That's funny. Anyway, and look at this. We will always come back to each other. So this is confirmation that this is someone who you've done this with before. You've done this dance before, I'm hearing. Look at them dancing. We've done this dance before, and we've always made our way back to each other. And I think the difference this time is that I truly feel like some type of cycle was broken. And it could have been that you both needed to break a cycle. It's interesting because this looks like a smaller cycle than that one. Or a less intense one. But very symbolic that whatever this cycle is has been broken. And what was it? I can't remember why. At some point I heard completion. I'm looking at the cards to, I'm not sure why I was hearing completion of a cycle, but anyway. Rainbows are also very symbolic of what comes after dark times, what comes after a storm. Anyway, it's really beautiful energy. I want to get some tarot to see what they want to say. Oh my goodness. We have 10 of Cups on the bottom. That's very fitting for this reading. Just saying. So I'm going to shuffle these on my lap. Well, maybe I could do it on camera. Some of you like it, so Some of you say, I love to watch you shuffle. And then other people are like, I hate shuffling. This is awkward. I'm trying not to blow those cards everywhere. Oh my gosh, we have the Two of Cups. An exchanging of energy. It's like you guys are meeting at the, I'm hearing meet me at the playground at 3. Meet me at the rainbow. I'll bring my growth, you bring yours. I'll surrender, you surrender. Anyway, we have the Hermit. So this could have been, you know, this could have been, I don't want to say festering, but this person could have been in isolation for a while, reflecting about this and growing. The Hermit is self-reflection. Look, the Hermit reflecting about this connection, the Two of Cups. Already your cards are amazing. All right. Let's get into it. So, what does this person want to say to you? I also have more messages that we'll get from them. What does this person want to say to you? Pottery could be relevant. Okay. We have 6 of Pentacles on the bottom right away. And look, we have this person holding this scale, which is on the Justice card. So, and it's balanced. And I feel like perhaps in the past, this person didn't give you enough energy. Perhaps, you know, you were constantly giving to them and there was an imbalance in the energy, especially if they were running. You know, how can someone reciprocate your love when they're on the run, when they're pushing the connection away? And perhaps you felt like you waited for them for a while. We see that person, you know, kind of waiting for the crumbs. And I feel like this person, you know, like I said, they're coming through in a very surrendered energy. And I don't feel the ego, you know, I don't feel blockages. I just feel surrender. And where this person is on their knee, it's like they're ready to meet you. They're ready to give to this equally. This is equal give and take. This is reciprocity. This is a balanced connection. Queen of Cups, they're coming for their queen. They want to give you the love that you deserve. I see that they see you as someone. So we have Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have more Earth. We have air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I think I already mentioned that anyway. I also see fire here with the runners. I definitely see fire with the runners. Commitment is Hierophant energy, Taurus energy, spiritual connection, you know, a spiritual connection, which is why you're always coming back together. It's why you always find your way back together. And this person wants to give to you here. They want to fill up this cup. Again, I'm getting the energy that you could have overgave to this person. You could have given a lot of love to them and they didn't meet you the way that they didn't meet you halfway there, which is interesting because now it's almost like they're saying, I'm ready now. I'm ready to balance this out. We also have the 6 of Wands. So I feel like this person is coming through kind of saying, you know, with the Queen of Cups and the 6 of Wands, that they didn't make you feel seen and they should have appreciated you and they should have made you feel loved and not neglected. Because the 6 of Wands, you know, I'm feeling the energy of it in reverse, which is a feeling of feeling neglected and feeling ignored by someone who loves you. Feeling like, you know, they're not giving as much. Anyway, we'll get into it. What does this person want you to know? What does this person want you to know? We have the 10 of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. So this, look, we have reoccurring, we have the Chariot. So The Ten of Wands shows us, first of all, we see this castle in the background. That represents, you know, building a foundation. I think this is very symbolic that this person, you know, the distance that they felt from you got to be too much, and they had no choice but to grow and to heal. And, you know, if they were someone who was a runner, who was afraid of commitment, who was, you know, overwhelmed by the intense energy, they hit a point where they kept seeing you in the distance. They kept, you know, like that card said, we will always come back to each other. It's like they always see you in the distance there. And this shows me that the distance became too much. And this person had no choice but to put, you know, maybe they had high walls up. Maybe they were running from this because of their ego and they had no choice but to put it all down. And what's interesting is we see these butterflies, and butterflies represent transformation. And tens are transformative energy because they represent endings, and also, you know, sometimes in the reverse, they represent mending endings. Anyway, to me, this is very symbolic that this person hit their limit where all of those ones fell and they had no choice but to grow and transform if they wanted, if they had any hope with you. They could have been in and out of your life so much that you set a boundary and said, I'm not doing this anymore. And it caused them to grow here. We do see the Page of Pentacles, which is about growth. It's about, you know, it's about stability. And that's, to me, I feel like this person is ready to settle down because we have the Chariot, Cancer energy coming like a, I hear bat out of hell because that's what the Knight of Swords is. The Knight of Swords comes in like a bat out of hell, but we see this person on their knee. It's, again, they're not ready to run anymore. They're ready to plant themselves, and they're coming towards you here showing growth. And I feel like they want you to know that they've changed. I keep seeing butterflies, which are very symbolic of transformation and rebirth. I also see these mountains here, which is symbolic of the obstacles that you guys have been through. Anyway, this person misses you. I'm not quite sure where to put these cards, so we're just going to put them there. What else does this person want you to know? We're just going to keep doing this. So what I do is, the way I read is I intuitively read. So I use the back of the deck energy as I read. Anyway, it tells a story. This person, oh my goodness, they're miserable without you. Guys, I don't know if you can see that, but for anyone who resonates with twin flames, how close can I get? Do you see that? That's a swan. And let me just say, that must be a big swan because we're looking at it from a mountain. That's kind of not, like, that's not the right size, the proportion. Anyway, this is amazing. I've never noticed the swan on this card. Anyway, this is, your person misses you. They have regret about this, and they hope that you still have hope for this. It's really interesting because there's so many things that I'm seeing in this card. I'm seeing the castle, which is illuminated. And to me, that shows that this person still has hope that this foundation can be rebuilt. Again, we have this swan here, and swans are very symbolic of twin flames, soul connections, and union. This person also is here to say, we saw the Two of Cups when we were shuffling, and this person still has feelings for you. Teddy bears could be relevant. I've never noticed that teddy bear, and that teddy bear is peeking out at me. Anyway, this person is filled with sadness and regret. Like I said earlier, this person misses your energy in their life. It's like nobody else fills their cup up. And I hear for you, nobody lights your soul on fire like this person. It's very interesting energy. It's like this person makes you feel this energy, this fire, and you fill this person's cup up. Anyway, so yeah, 5 of Cups and 9 of Swords. So this is Ace of Pentacles, and we see this person waiting. Anyway, it's like this person is afraid that you've moved on, is what I'm hearing. And this person, you know, they say they're coming through here saying they have problems feeling safe without you. They feel very closed off. The reason I'm saying this is because we see them very closed off in this bed. They're not using the blanket, which shows, you know, there's a lack of comfort in their life because you were that comfort. We see this hidden box under the bed, which is symbolic of them, you know, still holding on to you, I believe. I don't know what that teddy bear symbolizes, but that poor little teddy bear's on the floor in the corner. Anyway, I'm going to have to look up what teddy bears symbolize because I'm not sure. But this is anxiety that maybe you don't feel the same. It also, to me, feels like this person feels like you're so far away. So I'm not sure if you're at a distance or just an emotional distance. But I mean, this person's miserable without you is what we're seeing. They're miserable without you. If this is counterpart connection, it could be that this person ran from this connection and the universe kind of made their life a living, you know what, trying to get them to see the bigger picture, trying to get them to direct them back to you with that 10 of Wands energy. Anyway, we'll keep going. What else do they want you to know? What else do they want you to know? That was dramatic. That they've been working on themselves, that they want this, that they don't want to manipulate you, that they see the potential in this connection, and they're trying to make things happen. This could be somebody that's trying to work on their life to, you know, level up, to be able to offer you something more. Again, the Magician can sometimes, in the reverse, talk about someone who comes across as manipulative. And I feel like I'm hearing that I did see the 7 of Swords at one point. And really with the energy I'm seeing is this person has done a lot of reflecting. This Knight is holding the Ace of Swords. So they're coming in with clarity. And like I said, they're coming in with their defenses down. They're not ready to run here. It's like they're ready to grow. They're ready to commit. They're ready to admit their faults in the past. Anyway, this is someone who's definitely working on themselves because they want to offer you the highest version of themselves. They know how much you deserve. This is about seeing the potential in you as well. We have the World on the bottom. And remember earlier I was saying completion. Why am I thinking of completion? And I was seeing this card. Anyway, it's interesting that it's out here because I do believe possibly there was a cycle where this person seemed like they were leading you on or giving you the runaround or being a player. And I feel like they've broken that cycle. And we have the Emperor, which is divine masculine. And that's someone who takes control of their life. So that's confirming that, you know, they want to take control of this situation. They're trying to take control of their life. You know, if they're younger than you, they could feel like they need to be able to offer you more before they come in. Anyway, the Tower. And I've been talking about how in these cards, I keep seeing the person looking at the Tower, which represents a foundation. And, you know, I do feel like you guys have had many Tower moments, and that until this person or you broke whatever pattern this was, that it couldn't go forward. I'm also feeling called to mention Divine Feminine here with the tiger represents a very feminine energy. And we also have the lion there. Anyway, that belonged under there. And remember how I said I was feeling a distance? This is also symbolic of this person feeling very far away from you. Again, you could be at a distance, or there's just a blockage or an emotional distance here. Let's get two more. What does this person want you to know? What does this person want you to know? Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom. And this shows us that this person, you could be older. They really look up to you. And that's what I was just saying, that I really do feel with the Page of Pentacles, they're trying to work on themselves so that they can offer you something substantial. It's interesting. On this chair, we have the sun and the moon, very symbolic. I know you can't see the moon because the Divine Feminine is actually, I know the Queen of Pentacles isn't symbolic of Divine Feminine, but we do see this feminine person kind of sitting in the same direction of that moon, very symbolic of Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. And the masculine energy, doesn't matter what gender you are. I accept and love everyone here, and you shouldn't let anybody tell you any differently. You're amazing. To me, it's symbolic of, you know, the masculine. This person needed to grow so that they could match your energy, so that this energy could flow, so that they could play Slinky with you. Anyway, oh my goodness, I don't know why I said that. And, you know, perhaps you guys, I feel like this person is saying they see how patient you've been and how much work you've done on yourself, and how, you know, how much you've grown. I have to say, these daffodils are very symbolic of new beginnings. Just saying. I'm seeing there's a deck I have, the New Beginnings card, which is 10, Wheel of Fortune energy. And this comes after winter, right? These spring up in the spring. Oh my goodness, I'm so funny. I also think it's symbolic that we have this bunny here who's kind of like going this way. And I feel it's very symbolic of the runner-chaser dynamic. And we see you sitting here. You know, perhaps you got sick of waiting for this person and you said, I'm just going to nurture myself. Anyway, we have the King of Swords. Interesting. So this is someone who's seeing you very clearly now. They want you to know, they see your worth now. They see that you are worth settling down for, that you are someone that they want consistently in their lives in a very stable way. And, you know, I keep mentioning foundation. I feel like this person wants to finally build a solid foundation. Now, this Four of Swords shot out in reverse. So Four of Swords, you know, there's a lot of clarity coming through. This person has clarity. And the Four of Swords is the energy where you retreat. It says peace, quiet, stillness. It signifies a time of retreat, a moment to rest. You gain strength and clarity. And this is very symbolic of when, you know, in these connections, we pull our energy back, because in the connection, if we're butting heads, we can't actually see things clearly. If, you know, for example, if this Knight of Swords was taking someone for granted, they couldn't see that when that person was right there in front of them. It wasn't until that person was not around them that they realized their worth, is what I mean. Anyway. So, in the upright, this symbolizes retreating to reflect. And in the reverse, it represents coming out of that. So this person says, I'm ready to come out of this Four of Swords energy. I'm ready to be a more stable person for you. I'm ready to match your energy. I'm ready to see eye to eye. It's very interesting how these two are on the same eye level because this person has leaned down and has stopped running and has grounded themselves. This also talks about reigniting passion, which is very symbolic of, or very confirming. Anyway, I don't know. Of this energy, I want to fix our connection. I want to make amends. I want a second chance, you know? This is about reigniting the passion. Anyway, very interesting. I'm going to leave that Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You're coming through. They see you as very grounded. You could be a mother. You could be very good with animals, I'm hearing. Anything else, Spirit? What else would they like to say here? What else would they like to say? Listen, we have the Knight of Swords. This is what I mean. Listen, when I was talking about this and I said in most decks, the Knight of Swords looks like he's, you know, he is running out of there. Like he's gone. Like, look at this. That's what the Knight of Wands usually looks like. And it's very interesting because this Knight of Swords is coming towards us. Again, this one's down on one knee. This one's coming towards us. They're not, we don't see the back of them. We don't see them rushing off into the distance. They're coming towards you here. And with the Emperor and the Tower, I keep saying foundation. And I feel like this person, again, they're ready to take action here. They're ready to see eye to eye. They're ready to rebuild this foundation. You could hear from this person very suddenly with the Tower energy and the Knight of Swords. That's some hot energy. That's a lot of fire. And the Knight of Swords is just impulsive, you know? I just want to ask how, before I get the rest of the messages, I can't help myself. I want to ask how they feel about you. How does this person feel about pile one? What are their true thoughts and feelings? So, I want to see, they're seeing you in a new perspective. And that's what I was talking about with the Four of Swords. You know, they're coming out of that Four of Swords energy with a new perspective about you. Look, we have the Hermit. So they're coming out of hermit mode. And look, I'm asking how they feel about you. This is someone who's saying, I've reflected, and they, you know, this person is my 10 of Cups. You could have a child with this person, or you could be destined to have a child with this person. Anyway, the reason I say destined is because this child's back is turned. So perhaps, you know, that's a sign of what's to come. But anyway, this is, you know, I'm asking how your person feels about you. They feel they have a new perspective on you here. So however you ended things, you know, we see the world here. There's been completion, and they are looking at you in a different way. And that's why they're coming in this energy of surrender here. Oh, they see you as glowing right now. Mini Empress, High Priestess. Oh my gosh. So the Nine of Pentacles shows that you are glowing right now. They see you as a very independent energy right now. Very beautiful, you know, Queen of Pentacles. And then we have the High Priestess. So, you know, the High Priestess can talk about, they feel an intuitive pull towards you. They feel, this is how they feel about you. So they feel intuitively guided towards you. But this is also about, you know, I feel like they think that you're very intuitive. Ace of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. All right, I want to get another one. Their true thoughts and feelings. So we have, oh my goodness, oh my gosh. I'm asking their true thoughts and feelings. And we have the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands represents direction. It represents changing a pattern so that you can move forward and progress forward. Anyway, very symbolic here, because look at this. We have the moon, which is divine feminine energy. Again, I feel like this person is intuitively guided towards you, and they see you as their divine feminine. And if they're not spiritual, that just means they see you as the person that they compare everyone else to. Nobody compares to your energy. We have the King of Cups here. So this is showing us that this is someone who still has a lot of love for you, even if they keep that hidden right now. And we have the Four of Wands. So, and the Sun. This reminds me. Anyway, look, we have divine feminine and divine masculine side by side. So you and this person, you know, this is why this connection is so triggering, because look at those images. You're mirroring each other. You reflect back onto each other. You highlight this person's shadows, and that's why they ran. This person could be a lone wolf, I'm hearing. And with the wolf, they see you. That's what I mean when I was saying that you're the one they compare everybody else to. Wolves, you know, typically only have one mate. Anyway. So, first of all, I was going to get some of these as messages from your person. If you see something that doesn't sit right with you, that means it doesn't resonate. You know, your intuition will know if it resonates. The reason I'm saying that is because I know there's a lot of karmic cards in this deck. But anyway, I originally started getting your cards. I was going to put these in the opening spread. So I did draw 2. Yeah, it was 2. But then when I was getting them, I got these 2 and I looked at them and I thought, no, I'll get them on camera. So I put them on the top of the deck, but Spirit's telling me to take them. So we have, you show up in my dreams. It helps me process buried memories. So this person is dreaming about you. This 8 is very symbolic that you guys share energy and that you do have a telepathic bond. And, you know, this person could be dreaming about, you know how I said if they were running from this connection, Spirit could have tried to, you know, show them, put them on the right path. This involves dreams. And I feel like this person dreams about you a lot and then wakes up and realizes, you know, I miss that person's energy. I can tell you in my experience in separation, I would have dreams about past tower moments with my counterpart. And it was like I was processing them as I was dreaming. It was very strange. And I would wake up and I would feel like it just happened. Anyway, it's a way of our higher selves healing in the 5D. I daydream about you. Sometimes it's sexual. Other times I visualize our future together. And what's interesting is that I pulled this card long before any of these tarot cards. And in these tarot cards, I kept seeing a person like you in the distance, them going towards that, you know? Anyway, we're going to shuffle some out now. So, Spirit, what does pile 1's person want to come through and say here? What do they want to say to pile 1? What do they want to say to pile 1? Oh my gosh, what do they want to say to pile 1? What do they want to say to pile 1? What do you want to say to pile 1? Listen, you're getting some lovey-dovey cards, my friend. If you guys have had a personal with me or watched my twin flame readings where I use these cards come out fast and furious, all the different colors, and you're getting all the lovey-dovey ones, which is very similar to your oracle cards about reunion and return. And I don't want to run anymore. What does their person want to say? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I cannot. This is so confirming for me and my own beliefs, because sometimes I'm in my ego. And I question things. Again, if you've had a reading with me, a twin flame reading, or you've seen my twin flame readings, you see the cards that fly out of that deck, all different colors. You only got this many, and they're all the love ones. Like, look at that. Anyway, 5. Oh, we already did that one. We already did that one too. I'm tired of being away from you physically. I'm trying to process my fears so I can come back to you. And that's what I was saying. Like, in all of these images, there's this distance that they're feeling, and they're tired of being so far away from you. And that's just very confirming. 4, we saw the 4 of Swords in reverse. This person coming out of quietness. I'm walking home to you. I'm not sure where I am on the path, but I am walking it. Oh my gosh, these are so confirming. Our mission is to be unconditional love. Clearing our programming is a necessary part of opening our hearts. Programming includes the opinions we think, the opinions that are drilled into us about narcissism, just saying. Our hearts are connected. Take a moment to close your eyes and feel the connection. Again, this person feels attached to you. It's why you're always fixing that plate. I long to sweep you off your feet and shower you with my love. I've never had this many nice cards out of that deck. What is happening? I want to hold you in my arms and feel our bodies unite as one. Now that's some hot and heavy 2 of Cups action right there. Anyway, oh my goodness. I'm curious to know if you're talking to this person already, because that is intense. Oh my. That's beautiful. And why am I laughing? For those of you who comment on my laughing, is because I'm feeling the energy of excitement. I'm feeling the energy of reunion. I'm feeling the energy of like 2 people coming together. And that's why I laugh and get excited, because I'm picking up on that energy that you will soon be feeling. Anyway, I'm not going to go there. I was like, you'll be feeling it all right. With that one, our bodies unite. I'm so awkward. I keep meaning to bring it up, and now that I see this on the bottom of the deck, Spirit's like, remember to mention that. With this Knight of Swords, this can be someone who was really, they could have said some pretty hurtful things to you at some point. Really harsh words, really cold words, insults, argumentative. You know, we saw all the cards talking about separation and coming back together again. So, you know, this person, I wish I could take back my words. So I kept meaning to mention that with the Knight of Swords, and Spirit just said, mention it now. All right, so what messages does your person have for you? What does your person want to say to you? Okay. So we have, I am becoming a better person. And that's what we see here with this page. That's what I mean. There's growth there with that page. I hide behind material things. So this can be someone, you know, you had the Runner card come out twice. So this could be someone that instead of wanting to heal and do the work, instead of wanting to compromise or, you know, give you energy, they did other things to distract themselves. I don't react when people mention you. So this is High Priestess energy. This is, and King of Cups. This is someone, again, who has a lot of love for you. Let's say you guys have mutual contacts. And maybe you've had someone kind of bring you up, or a mutual contact to say, well, you know, when I mentioned you the other day, they didn't really have a reaction. I'm seeing High Priestess energy, which is someone who has that in them, but they wear a mask. They have a very calm exterior. I remember every detail of that day, whatever that means to you. Maybe the last time you guys spoke, there was a lot of intense words spoken, because this person is coming in on a knee as if, I don't want to say groveling, but you know, groveling. I regret lying to you. You shouldn't have lied to pile one. It's time for me to heal now. And, you know, we did see that hermit energy, that energy of self-reflection. We saw the Hanged Man. We saw the Four of Swords. Remember, the Four of Swords was in reverse. And I bet you this card came out in reverse too. So I feel like this person is coming towards you after healing, which they're already doing. I can't stop thinking about you. I'm telling you, if you're thinking about this person constantly, it's because they're tugging on your energy, because they're thinking about you. Now, I'm going to get some of my channeled messages for you, and then we'll be done. I cut the deck open to I still believe in us. And this is what I meant. Like, I still believe in us. Will you meet me there at the waterfall? Waterfall? That's a rainbow. Maybe a waterfall is significant. All right, so Spirit, what does their person want to say? I am changing. Change. I said it. That was one of the first things I said. 14 equals 5. Change. Growth. Anyway. I'm sorry, Mr. Pentacle or Mrs. Pentacle or whoever you are. I didn't mean to hit you. So we have I am changing. My life doesn't feel the same without you. I kept saying that. Their life doesn't feel as complete without your energy in it. They miss that energy. They miss that comfort they felt. Remember that Nine of Swords card, the comfort with the blanket? That box under the bed? They miss feeling seen by you. I believe we will be together again. And this is like meant to be from their heart because it's green. So think of the heart chakra. No? You don't want to come out? That's too many. I'll take that one. I will never feel this way again. And that is, you know, very symbolic of this person seeing you as that moon card, as their other half, as nobody compares to you. This is going to be a hard pile to beat. I want to fix our connection. Meet me at the rainbow. Oh my gosh, I'm hearing the theme to reading Rainbow. Anyway, I can feel when you are thinking about me. So this represents third eye chakra energy. So you guys do have a telepathic connection, and that's why so many of those lovely cards came out for twin flames. And on the bottom of the deck, I wonder if you have moved on. So that is your reading, pile one. I hope it resonated. I hope it's still recording. It is, yay. I just looked at the clock at 5533, which 5533 is symbolic of the 3D and the 5D, you know, kind of aligning. So I feel like you guys are aligning in the 5D and then you'll align in the 3D. It's also symbolic of, I wanted to say, not symbolic, I wanted to say perhaps you're waking up between 3 and 5 in the morning. That's symbolic that you two are having fun in the 5D together, or fighting or communicating or something. Very symbolic of that, because that's when the veil to the 5D is the thinnest. And so oftentimes when in the 3D our energies are trying to align and be closer, we wake up at 3 to 5 in the morning. It's a thing. It's a thing. Anyway, I think this was long enough and I'm going to let you poor people go now. So anyway, thank you for being here and I'm sending you lots of love and light and I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, Pile 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose Pile 2 and this lepidolite heart, this is going to be a reading about channeled messages from your person. So we're kind of going to have a peek at what's going on with them and what they want you to know, what they want to say here. Pile 1 was like an hour, so we'll see how this goes. I'm doing it intuitively, so yeah, when I started this reading, I picked these cards. I picked 3 random cards for the piles. And then I just shuffled out some oracle cards for you, as well as the transparent tarot, to kind of give us a peek into what is currently going on with this person, and then the messages that they kind of want to come through for you. So your first card is time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. So this could be someone that you haven't heard from in a long time, even if it's just been, 6 months. This is someone who's thinking about you, thinking about taking action. This is someone who's thought about taking action before but chickened out. And it's like they keep wanting to, and then more time passes and it gets more awkward. And, they could be watching you online even and seeing that you have other things going on, and they're not sure if they even came towards you, what you would say or how you would react. Before we get too much into that energy, I wanted to get you the transparent tarot. Now, I wanted these as kind of a look as to what's going on in the situation. And you had 3 come out, but the way that transparent tarot works is, let me just grab it. So the first cards you had were, you had these 3, but I needed to get more. I wanted to get more. So here we have judgment, and we see a phoenix. So somebody's going through an awakening here. Somebody's been through a transformation where they've changed, and those little swirls on the chest of that phoenix symbolize breaking free from something, breaking free from something in their life, breaking free from an old belief. It represents a cycle being broken or completed, sorry. A cycle being completed or broken, however you want to look at that. Then we had the High Priestess come out. So we do have 2-2 here, so 2-2 could be symbolic. But yeah, we have the High Priestess here, and I'm not sure, I wanted to read you what's on this book. In the pages of a secret book lies the key to your inner look. This insight is a truer gaze, the wisest light to guide your days. So this is someone who's listening to their intuition. This is High Priestess energy. This person could be keeping, I don't feel like you're talking to this person, so you don't actually know that they still feel this way. And again, their intuition is guiding them here. This represents, to me, them reflecting on themselves, on their journey, on their inner wisdom. Anyway, so like I said, I was going to get 3 cards. The third card that came out was the 5 of Wands. So this could be someone that was blocking this connection, or there was just many blockages that made it so that you guys could never work it out. Really what I'm seeing here is someone who, I'm seeing a single person on this card who maybe, was hesitant to look at themselves, was hesitant to awaken, and maybe blocked this connection. Because we do see this person trying to keep themselves safe from not only what's coming toward them, but from any kind of, I believe, spiritual growth, because I think of, I think of the crown chakra there. It's like they're blocking their crown chakra. Does that make sense to you guys? Anyway, when this card came out, I was told to put it here. So we see this person, I believe in the past that they were hesitant to take accountability with the Judgment card. They were hesitant to change. They were hesitant to, as I said that, because I saw the 5, I saw 505 on the timer. So they were hesitant to change here and to really look within and do the work. And that's why they maybe pushed this connection away. And what we see is we see an awakening rising from this 5 of Swords energy. I kind of want to put that one on top. So yeah, I'm also seeing, 25. 25 reduces to 7, which is Chariot. And until this person had an awakening, this connection could never go forward, Chariot energy. So like I said, I was going to get 3 for each, 3 for each pile. And when these came out and I was told to put that on top, I was told to get another card, but then of course, more than one card came out. So now we have, there we go. Now we have the World and the Ace of Pentacles. So to me, I'm getting the message that with this moon, I feel like this person with the High Priestess has had some kind of spiritual awakening where they are reflecting, and it's caused them to be able to become more stable and to perhaps start moving forward. What's interesting is we do have this Ace of Pentacles and this half moon here. And what I'm hearing is that you, even if you don't resonate with Divine Feminine or High Priestess, whatever, what I'm seeing is you were possibly always ready for this, but they weren't. And I feel like they're the ones that blocked the connection somehow. And you continued to, be intuitively pulled to them and maybe keep that chapter open, believing that they would meet you on the other side, or they would eventually awaken and grow and do the work. And that's why I kind of see it like you were ready for this, but they weren't. So that could never complete. And Spirit told me to put the Ace of Pentacles over the High Priestess. So this is what I mean. We have a new beginning after a spiritual awakening. So we have Earth energy. We have fire. I'm going to try not to touch those much because I want them to stay lined up, which is going to be a nightmare. All right, there we go. And then, of course, we have the World, which shows some kind of cycle has completed itself here. And I believe it's whatever that cycle was of this person blocking this connection. And that's why we have them here looking at their watch saying, I'm afraid it's too late to take action, because this person took their time. They took their slow, sweet time. And, again, you could have already moved on. You could have, waited long enough for them, I'm hearing. Now, I need to push these up. Go, 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 go. Push it. Push, push, push. There we go. It's funny, I saw somebody in my comment section saying they had OCD. I was actually misdiagnosed with OCD because of things like this. Anyway. All right, so let's get into your other oracle cards. So for your person, messages coming through from your person. Like I said, this is what I see happening. I see them finally taking accountability for their part in this cycle. I see an awakening. Perhaps, this person has been going through a lot in their life and they were kind of forced into an awakening. And we see reflection and stability here and a cycle completing itself. So yeah, we have, I'm afraid it's too late to take action. So I feel like this person finally had a wake-up call, and Spirit's saying, you reach out, contact this person, and they're afraid They're afraid. We have depth, awareness, importance, value. So this is, this is symbolic of, the Judgment card talks about a time where you need to go within and self-reflect. And this is what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing this person, went through some kind, or they're going through some kind of awakening where they're actually looking at themselves and they're seeing the value you brought to their life here and the importance you are on their own spiritual journey. Even if they're not spiritual, I know that we talk a lot about spirituality. Your person doesn't have to be spiritual to go through these things. We all go through these things. Some of us just don't know what they're called. Some of us just, blame it on being tired. Sometimes I'll talk about it because we have the Judgment card here. Sometimes people's lives are crumbling down around them and they think, man, I just have the worst luck. Yes, you have bad luck, but also it's time to dive deep and see, again, that's a sign from the universe that something is misaligned if everything is falling down around you. And perhaps that's what happened with this person. Everything fell around them. And when it all came crashing down, you were the one they thought of. We have second chance, reconciliation, making amends, opportunity. So this is, does this card bother anyone else that the text isn't centered? Because it bothers me. But anyway, because I was just looking at these, they're centered. This is someone who's thinking about taking a risk here and coming towards you. I'm almost seeing someone who's like, I can do it. I can message them. And they're like, no, I can't. Look, they're doing so well. They'll just reject me. I don't want to be rejected. Anyway, dice could be important. I believe I've added these dice before. I'm seeing 8, 8, 8. Look at that. 8 is the number of strength. 8 is, symbolic of that bond that you can't break with someone, that you always come back to. We have 3 8s, which could be symbolic of how many times you've given this person a second chance. It could be symbolic of that this person has actually grown, because 8th. Where's my number book? Let me grab my number book. Eights are about, my thing there says disillusion of self. So it's where you really lose yourself and you have to go deep within, depths, deep within, and figure out who you truly are and have an awakening. So 8, 8, 8. Also equaling 24. Which equals 6, the number of the lovers, just saying. 8, 8, 8, make space for more. You are doing well. Your angels are proud of you. Take a look around and practice gratitude for how far you've come. Abundance in some form is coming to you now. Make space in your life to allow the universe to take things into its own hands. List the fears you have and release them. So it's very interesting how this one... We have 888 on this card, and it's talking about making space in your life for the universe to take things into its own hands. And that's the energy I get from your person. It's like they're cleaning their life up, or they're cleaning their act up. And, 8s, I think 8 of Cups. So trying to release things that don't serve them anymore in their life. Maybe things that they were distracted by when they were with you, situations, hobbies, releasing anything that doesn't work there. I think of the 8 of Pentacles, which is, it's investment. It's Eight of Pentacles can sometimes represent a soul connection that you choose to work on, even though it takes a long time and it's hard work. It's one that shows the most abundance. I think of the Eight of Wands. So, and we have reconciliation, making amends. I think of messages, communication. Eight of Swords, fear, overthinking about this communication. Anyway, lots of messages there. I really enjoy these intuitive readings. I love them. We have silence, frozen, no words, stonewall. So this could be, you could have blocked this person, or this person could have blocked you. With that 888 that we saw when I read that message, if you've blocked this person and they're still blocked, but you want them to reach out, you need to unblock them. You don't have to message them. You don't have to say, hey, I unblocked you. You can message me now. Just unblock them, because like that message said, you need to make room in your life for these things that you want. And if you're watching a tarot reading about how your person is feeling about you, it makes me believe that deep down you have hope that this person will eventually reach out to you. Therefore, if you're hopeful that they'll reach out to you, you need to unblock them. And I say that with peace and love. You do you. If you want to keep them blocked, keep them blocked. I have been where you are. I've hit that block button. And again, Spirit's saying, if you do want to keep that door open, just unblock them so that it makes it, you don't want this person making up fake accounts to get a hold of you. That's not healthy either. So anyway, and this could also be representative of this person blocking you, being silent with you, maybe ghosting you, I'm hearing. There's a lot of people ghost and then they come back. It's because they get overwhelmed. And, really, it really boils down to how we were raised as children. People, again, I'm calling myself out here. I can just use it as an example. Someone who runs away from conflict as a child was never taught conflict resolution. Anyway, we have hope. I haven't given up on us yet. So Aquarius energy, this person is still hanging on to that star. They're still hanging on to the hope that they could have a chance with you. And there's fear about that. There's fear that you wouldn't be open to giving them another chance. We have missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have. See? There's a lot of energy here about this person, kind of sitting around. I don't want to say wasting time, but it's almost like I see them as Eight of Swords, like someone who's trapped by their own fear, trapped by their own insecurities. And it's just, they're the ones that have delayed this. And I feel like they've realized it here. With that Five of Wands and the awakening, they've realized it. They've had an awakening where they're taking accountability and they're actually working on themselves and working to be a more stable person. And there's growth there. There's completion of cycles. Anyway, very interesting energy. So we do have earth, we have fire. I was seeing swords energy with the overthinking. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries. No? Yes. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is fire. Every time I say Aries, I think air. Or I say air and I think Aries. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to get into tarot. So I'm not sure if there's anything else I wanted to talk about here. I do feel like maybe you've given this person a second chance already. This could be another chance after that or another one after that. This person definitely sees you as someone they let get away. It's almost like, it's interesting because for some of you, I'm hearing that, how I was picking up on that energy with the High Priestess, like you were ready to go within, you were ready to do the spiritual work, you were ready to admit how you felt, and this person wasn't ready to put in that work. And now here they are putting that in that work. What I'm almost seeing is this person blocked this connection so long that perhaps you rose from the ashes and moved on with your life. Because this person just wasn't showing any signs of growth. They weren't showing any signs of stopping this cycle, whatever this cycle is. The World card can also represent being at a distance from each other, being at an emotional distance from each other. So yeah, for some of you, I see maybe this person was so closed off that you had no choice but to awaken yourself and, kind of fly off towards your own destiny here. Again, the phoenix rises from darkness, so I don't think things were easy here, especially not with silence, second chance, this time. Clearly this is someone who has been holding off communicating with you, and it's been a while. And again, it's almost like when, especially for people who are neurodivergent, when we have a message, the more time that passes without replying to that message, the more guilty we feel. And it almost becomes like a task to us to deal with that. And I'm not saying that in an insensitive way. I'm trying to be like transparent here about, there's a lot of opinions about behaviors and about what's appropriate and what's not that have been drilled into us. And those don't really work with neurodivergent people because neurodivergent people are wired differently. So, and I've mentioned it before, autistic people as well, which are neurodivergent, but autistic people can be labeled as being, narcissistic or being cold or being not in touch with their emotions or any of the things that we label people as. Anyway, I don't know why I just went down that road, but I did. Anyway, neurodivergent people are wired differently. So my point is if this person put off messaging you, it maybe became something that became intimidating to them and became insurmountable to them, is what I'm saying. Anyway, so let's shuffle the tarot. It's kind of difficult to shuffle. First of all, we have Divine Feminine on the bottom. So this person is listening to their intuition about you. They're drawn to you. All right, so Spirit, we're looking for messages on how this person, or what this person wants you to know with the tarot. We have Strength, and we already had that 888. So Strength, this person, first of all, they think you're very strong, but that's also symbolic of that connection they feel with you that cannot be broken. All right. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Look, Strength on the bottom. All right. Okay, so we have the King of Cups on the bottom. So see, this is what I mean. I just said I was talking about neurodivergent people and about how we can label people, sometimes people who don't know how to share their emotions or don't know how to deal with their emotions or don't know how to express them, are labeled as emotionally immature or, any of the other things we label people as. This is bottom of the deck energy. This person loves you. This person still has love for you. It's interesting because they are out on this board in the middle of nowhere alone in the water. And that's what I feel like. I feel like this person, perhaps they lost a bunch of stuff in their life during this wake-up call. Perhaps, Spirit had to get really serious with them in order to get them to wake up. Like I said, our lives, when our life starts falling down around us, there's a message to go within, and I know that it's easy for me to say that, but it's an actual thing that happens, whether, people believe in it or not. When I learned how to listen to that, I tell you, when I do something wrong, an appliance will break in my house, or something will start leaking or something. And I've learned how to listen to it. Anytime something in my house breaks, I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to go reflect. Like, what am I doing wrong? Anyway, we have the King of Cups here. So this is, the King of Cups, it looks like they feel very far away from you. This is someone who wants to speak to you. We see the eagle there. They're seeing this from a higher perspective now. Again, they did this deep dive, and it's like they see the importance of you now, even if they're not saying it. Because the King of Cups, we see that person sipping on his cup, keeping his mouth covered. He can't tell you how he feels. He's too busy drinking. But yeah, this is someone with a lot of deep love for you. Oh my gosh. Stop it. They want to share cups with you. They want to make amends. Oh my goodness. Can someone in the comment section tell me what that thing is? Because I would like to know. But I have no idea to look up what that is. Like, what would I Google even? I don't know. Very interesting. We have that moon shining in the background. Shining. And shining in imagery, in symbolism, is very representative. Is that the right word? Of being spiritually guided towards each other. And this person being guided to you because you're possibly, giving off divine feminine energy. Take it as it resonates. Anyway, I almost feel like this person is coming through saying that they're sorry they wasted that love, because this person on the right, that love is spilling out of that cup. And I almost feel like, well, first of all, I'm hearing, I miss your love, but I'm also hearing, I'm sorry I wasted it. Like, I'm sorry I wasted that power that you were giving me. I'm sorry that I took it for granted. I'm sorry that I let it spill all over you and got you messy. I don't know. All right. So what does your person want to say to you? Right away, we have a card coming out. Where is it? We have the Four of Pentacles. So this is an energy that this person can't let you go. This is also an energy of feeling, I feel like this person could have experienced a lot of like loss of income maybe during this awakening period. But this is the energy this person can't let you go, even though they're holding back, I feel like this person is saying, I'm not holding back from you because I don't love you. I'm holding back from you because, like, look at those pentacles. It's like their pentacles are all bent up there. And they want to give you, proper pentacles. They want to give you Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. This is symbolic that they're going through hardships in their life. Just saying. And also that they can't let you go. It's interesting. We have these two lanterns here. So, and they're both shining. They're both still shining. What would this person like to say to you? Oh my goodness. The cards are coming out. The cards are coming out. So we have the Six of Swords and we have the Devil card. And what's really interesting is that, oh my gosh, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. Interesting. Interesting. So the Six of Swords can talk about, this person wants to move towards you. I keep getting that they want to come towards you, but there's fear. It's really interesting how the Devil's coming out with the Six of Swords, because this is very symbolic that this person has been going within and reflecting on the mistakes they made here. They've been doing shadow work. There could have been an ego death with that Ten of Swords in reverse. I'm hearing death of an ego. And it could also be them releasing the unhealthy things in their life that no longer serve them. What's interesting here is we have Six of Swords and the Devil and that Depth card that we had. So this is someone, and the Moon. This is someone who's looked at their shadows. This is someone that's doing the work. And sometimes this is also represented, I know it's not Six of Cups, but sometimes this can symbolize, the person in the boat can symbolize our younger self, our childhood self, and us keeping our inner child safe. Healing our inner child. Getting out of that stormy weather. Anyway, what I find interesting here is we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. So this person is here saying, I've reflected, I've healed, you know. The Ten of Swords in reverse symbolizes putting a relationship back together after a period of, or after an ending, after a period of, you know, possibly this person stabbing you in the back. The Ten of Swords also represents healing past wounds. So, you know, this person's, and we have the Page of Wands, interesting. So spiritual awakening causing an ego death is what I'm hearing. And the Six of Swords, this is this person saying, I want to come towards you now that I'm in a better energy, now that I've had this awakening, now that I'm not stuck in this devil energy listening to my ego. Like this person felt trapped by their ego, by their fear. What would this person like to say to you? Oh my goodness, this person is watching you. Look at this. This is someone who's been watching you. This is someone who's saying, you know, it's interesting. This person could want to travel with you because I'm noticing those geese. It's also symbolic to me, like geese head south for the winter. So, you know, they don't want to be here in the stormy weather. So this is representing to me, this person saying, I do want to move into calmer waters with you. I want to move into a more peaceful energy with you. I'm tired of watching you from afar. I'm tired of watching you, you know, live your life. There is an energy here that perhaps they've seen that you've moved on, and it causes them this fear and uncertainty about coming forward. This is someone who wants to communicate with you about where this is going. And look, we have the Page of Cups. So we have an apology. And, you know, you could feel like it would take a miracle. I'm hearing the Princess Bride again. Oh my gosh. I think it was pile 2 that I heard the Princess Bride in at my last reading. I'm hearing, do you think it'll work? It would take a miracle. Bye-bye now. So like I just heard when I said this person may apologize, it would take a miracle. Anyway, we have this rainbow. So very symbolic of a calm, the calm after a storm, the beauty that comes after a wake-up call or an awakening when you can see things clearly. You know, this represents miracles. We see this person catching a fish in their cup, which is something you would think that could never happen. You know, that's the Page of Cup energy. And it is an apology. So this person is feeling remorseful. They're feeling like they want to communicate, but they don't know how. They don't know how to bridge this gap here. Again, it's like they waited too long and they know it. So we have the Ace of, we have the Ace of Wands on the bottom, which to me, breakthrough, spiritual breakthrough. I know that the Ace of Swords is typically the breakthrough of clarity, of logic. But here we see this wand has broken this stone. So a blockage has been broken, and it's been broken spiritually. And that's why we have the Judgment card here. So energetically, spiritually, something here is different. And this is a new chapter for the two of you. Again, we see this old one cut in half, and we have the Hierophant, Taurus energy. This is symbolic of higher level of commitment, of spiritual work, of spiritual awakening, of lessons that need to be learned spiritually before you can be together. Anyway, and we have 2 flames. We have the 2 flames. So this card also represents, Spirit's telling me to leave it on the bottom. This card also represents the fact that this person still feels a ridiculous amount of passion towards you and sexual energy. Just saying. They think about you when they're, you know, having a time with themselves. I don't know what else to say. That Spirit, come on. Anyway, we got that out. Let's move on. What else does this person want to say to you? What do they want you to know? They're coming for you. I can see clearly now, I'm hearing. I can see clearly now the rain is gone and the rainbow is here. I can see clearly. I can see all obstacles in my way. If you guys aren't catching on, I'm trying to sing a song without singing. So this is someone who's coming in defenses down. This is someone with clarity. This is someone who's looking at this from a very logical place right now, not from a triggered place, not from a place of blockage. And we have the 3 of Wands. So, you know, this person is seeing you and the situation very clearly, and they're saying, you know, I'm just waiting for the right time here with the 3 of Wands. That looks like, you know, the 3 of Wands is forward movement. It's progression. It's planning. You know, we see that person has chose a wand and they're ready to move. But what we usually see in the 3 of Wands is this waiting energy. So I feel like this person is saying, like, I'm just waiting for the perfect time. I'm waiting for a sign from the universe. I'm waiting for a sign from you. You know, I feel like this person watches you heavily online. And there's this fear about coming towards you. It's like they're sitting here waiting for a sign to move forward from you. And I don't mean like reach out to this person. I mean, it's like they're almost, with the Page of Swords, it's like they're keeping an eye on you. They're keeping an eye on your energy. They're keeping an eye on whatever you post to try and see, does this person have someone else? Have they moved on? Do they still think of me? Am I okay to move forward? Am I okay to jump off this cliff towards the divine feminine, if that's how you resonate with it? Anyway, interesting energy. We'll do one more for what they want you to know. What do they want you to know? What does this person want you to know? It fell on the floor. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They haven't given up on you. You know this? Hope. I haven't given up on us yet. There it is. They have not given up on this 10 of Cups. And look at this. They know that they need to apologize or offer you something in order to complete this rainbow. They know it. This is someone who sees you as their emotional fulfillment. They see you happily ever after. We really get it here with that castle. And also, I want to point out that in most of these cards, the castle is in the distance. Sometimes you can't even see it. Like here, that person can't even see the castle. Their back is turned. They're feeling hopeless. Here, we see the castle way up here in the distance. Here, it's right here. It's within your reach. And I feel like Spirit's saying, you know, this person has realized the value you bring to their life, the importance you bring to their life. And oh my goodness, I can't believe that's the card that came out. Also, on the bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Wands, which is someone who is not giving up. You know, they're coming through saying, I've been working on myself for a while. We see growth on these wands. And they're saying, I'm persevering with hope and determination. That's what the Nine of Wands is about. It can mean a lot of things. This is, you know, to me, this isn't, this doesn't look as defensive as some of the Nine of Wands. And, you know, in my tarot book, when I open it up to the Nine of Wands, it does say that it's someone who's been through a lot, but keeps fighting. It's like this person's going to keep fighting for this. They're going to keep growing so that they can have this Ten of Cups with you. We have the King of Pentacles, which is someone, you know, evolving, becoming more stable. And we have Justice. Anyway, that's amazing. Ten of Cups. Now, because I'm nosy, I want to see how this person feels about you. Spirit, I want to see how this person feels about pile 2. We've asked them what they want to share. Now let's look into their brains. How do they truly feel about my pile 2? High Priestess. So this is the High Priestess. I've been talking, as soon as I learn a new meaning for the card, it's like I really absorb it and love it. And recently I learned about the fact that this is someone who has a lot of love for you, but is not showing it. And also I'm asking how they feel about you here. And this is someone who sees you as someone who's very intuitive. This came up for pile 1 in the same question. Someone very intuitive, someone that they're not quite sure what's going on with you. So that's what I mean. They're not quite sure. Should I reach out? This Page of Wands, sorry, this Page of Swords, which is, you know, typically about someone who wants to communicate with you, someone who's keeping an eye on you, keeping tabs on you. Look how disappointed this person looks. Because this is what they're seeing when they look at you. They're not quite sure what's going on in your head. They're not quite sure if you still have feelings for them. What they see is confidence and power and a very calm exterior. And that's why they're confused. Like, do I go in? You know, if your life looked like it was falling apart, they would, you know, maybe be more inclined to like, I could rush in and be the hero. If your life was going really great and you were shining and like posting pictures of you with other people, there's no way they would come forward. Anyway, how they're feeling about you right now is they're not quite sure what's going on with you. But this is also symbolic of them feeling intuitively drawn to you, like you hold their flame. Yep. How else do they feel about you? Their true thoughts and feelings about you. Their true thoughts and feelings. 3 of Pentacles and Judgment. So we have Judgment out already. So they know they're the ones that need to make this right. The ball is in their court, I'm hearing. They know that. They see you as someone they owe accountability to. Again, I see an apology. I see them taking accountability and really owning themselves. And the 3 of Pentacles, this is someone who still wants to work with you, who still wants to, you know, if this person didn't give you equal give and take in the past, they're looking at you as someone they want to match that energy now. They want to be around you. They want to experience your energy. They want to collaborate with you. Yeah. I'm also hearing I made the wrong judgment call. We have Judgment out twice, and I'm asking their thoughts and feelings about you. They made the wrong judgment call, I'm hearing, whatever that means to you. Maybe they, oh my gosh. I'm asking how they feel about you. I said, maybe they made before I said, oh my gosh, because this card came out. I was saying perhaps they may have chosen someone else over you. Again, whatever that judgment means to you. So the last cards coming out for tarot, we have the Chariot and the Sun. And this is how they feel about you. This is their thoughts and feelings about you. It's like they crave you. They're drawn, like there's a lot in this about being drawn to you, about wanting to reach out. Like, look at this person. This person is desperate to reach out, but it's like that gate feels so far away. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck, so they see you as the light of their life, I'm hearing. Again, you brought a lot of energy to their life that they miss. And with the Chariot, they see you as someone they want to move forward with, someone they want to have this joyful, happy life with. You definitely emotionally fulfill them. This is also divine masculine energy. So perhaps this person had to have an awakening before they could take action here. The Chariot, I am hearing that this person is worried you moved on without them. I keep hearing that. There's just this fear here, self-imposed fear, Eight of Swords. Anyway, that's what I'm seeing here. Now, I did this for pile 1. I felt called to get some of these message cards. So only take what resonates. Intuitively, you'll know if it resonates. I have to shuffle them because I want your energy, not pile 1's energy. So Spirit, what does their person want to say to them? What does their person want to say to them? Channeled messages from your person. Stay. Oh my gosh, maybe that's them. Stay with me. Don't leave. Anyway. All right, so this should be interesting. Spirit, let's see what you have to say, or what this person has to say. So channeled messages from your person. What does your person want to say, pile 2? What does your person want to say, pile 2? What does your person want to say, pile 2? What does your person want to say, pile 2? What does your pile, what does your person want to say to you, pile 2? What does your person want to say to you? What does your person want to say to you? All right, interesting. I'm taking that. I pointed out in pile 1 that when I do personal readings with these cards fly out. But in readings like this, very specific cards come out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. This is funny. So we have 10. We must remember that we are gods, goddesses, and work to embody that energy. So this is, you know, their higher self is saying everything is happening in divine timing. I haven't looked to see if you can see all those. Perfect, you can. And just as I say that, the sun is shining right on the sun card. Look, right here. So yes, everything is happening in divine timing here. And I already feel like you're in this energy, because we see that High Priestess sitting very calm, cool, collected. Sometimes I feel like you're speaking to me in my head. At times it triggers me because I wonder how much you can see into me. And, you know, if this person was denying or blocking this connection, then they would have been receiving messages from your higher self. And again, it is meant to trigger them. It's meant to awaken them. We have 11. I'm seeing synchronicities like your name or 1111, and I'm working at what they mean. So this is someone who's trying to pay attention. And I think that's to the signs. And I think that's why we have, you know, the High Priestess energy. It's like they're starting to realize the universe is trying to point them in the right direction. We also have 1111 here. And I always point, when this card comes out in my readings, I always have to point it out, because I believe when you find a tarot reading, there's a reason. I believe when you reach out to a reader, there's a reason. It's because you're being guided. And I always find it amusing that this card says Kelly Roberts on it. Anyway, my maiden name started with an R. I just find that very interesting that the name Kelly is on this card when it comes out, because that's my name. But just, I mean, I feel like you were guided here to hear these messages. These feelings overwhelm me and I become afraid. Sometimes I even run away from you because of it. And that's what we were seeing, that this person has a lot of fear. Think of that 888 we saw. Think of it. They want to come forward. They want to come charging in, but Eight of Swords, it stops them, you know? I long to sweep you off your feet and shower you with my love. Chariot energy. They want to come get you. I want to make you mine. I'm tired of being away from you physically. I'm trying to process my fears so that I can come back to you. And we did have Judgment twice, so, you know, definitely it was clarified that this person has had a wake-up call. You show up in my dreams and it helps me process buried memories. Oh, my brain. 8. I want to let my guard down with you, but fear makes me lash out in self-defense. So that could have been something this person did to you in the past. This could be why this person doesn't reach out now, because they know, or they're worried that depending on your reaction to them reaching out, they may sabotage it by saying something or by reacting to you. All right, let's get some channeled messages for you from your person. What does their person want to say? Interesting. All right, so we have, oh, listen to this. Listen, this is interesting because these came out together and it says, we need to let each other go. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. So this makes me feel like either you said we need to let each other go, or this person said we need to let each other go, and then you let each other go. And I believe that's what, you know, when this person was away from you, that's when they went through this awakening. This could have been this person not even communicating that they thought this. They could have just ghosted you, you know? And they're coming through here saying, you don't know how hard it was for me to do that. We have, I love you. We have, I know I was a distraction from your pain. Now this is interesting because this is a little bit of that self-sabotage energy that they're afraid of here. The self-defense, I lash out in self-defense. Because I'm not sure if they were a rebound, like if you met them after you ended something with someone else, but it's like they're kind of projecting here with this, I know I was a distraction from your pain. It's almost like they're saying, you know, I'm hearing they possibly, this isn't for all of you, but for some of you, they could have said, you know, you just used me as a band-aid or something, like as a rebound, but that's just for some of you. Finding out the truth crushed me. And I keep getting this energy that this person may have seen you online with someone, or you have moved on. And that could have been the breaking point in their awakening. I know that I crossed the line with you. The timing just wasn't right for us. So this person might not have been ready to, like I said, with that half moon, I feel like you were ready. You were ready to follow your intuition, but this person wasn't. So many things remind me of you. Now, this is also, we had that signs and synchronicities. They may think so many things remind them of you, but really what's happening is Spirit's putting little synchronicities and signs in their way that cause them to think of you, and it's meant to trigger this awakening, right? I feel like they think they see you a lot, even if you're at a distance. They could see somebody with your hair color and kind of take a second look and think, is that? No, it's not her or them or him, whatever you identify as. Again, I love everyone and accept everyone here. I want to be more than friends. So this usually comes out when somebody is coming towards you, hiding behind the illusion of friendship. So this person could appear and say, You could be talking to this person right now and they could be saying, I want to be friends. They want more. Now we're going to do my channeled messages. What does this person want to say to you? I'm going to take those 3 first. I see forever with you, 10 of Cups. I keep checking to see if you have messaged. So this is someone with that time, with the watch. This is someone who could be opening their messages, you know, to see if you've made contact. They could be waiting for a sign from you. Again, I'm not saying to give them a sign. I'm just saying they're definitely keeping an eye on you here. And anyway, I am still healing and growing. I need more time. And it says, I'm afraid to contact you. So this is very symbolic of that back and forth energy with the 888. It's like 8 of Wands. I want to contact you. 8 of Swords, but I'm afraid. You know, I do believe this person is growing though. I do believe they're closing out cycles. And again, that I need more time could be very symbolic of them needing to, it's interesting because we keep seeing 8 and we keep talking about the 888. And really that's what your person needs. They need the 8 energy right now. They need that Leo energy. They need strength in order, they need to face their fear here and come towards you. That's what they need. They need to get in touch with that inner lion. We have, I look at pictures of you. Again, Page of Swords. They're watching you. They're looking at you. They're longing for you. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. So this could be, that could have been, you know, third parties. That could have been outside influences. We saw the 8 of Cups. This person could have had a lot going on in their life. I want us to move forward is on the bottom of the deck. So, pile 2, these are your messages. I hope they resonated. Oh my goodness, this was an hour too. I'm so sorry. I know some people like 10-minute readings that they can listen to, you know, and have that instant itch scratched. Is that what it is? But I just, it's not the way I operate, I guess. I just get really into it and I lose track of time and I forget. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here, pile 2. I'm sending you so much love and light. I hope this resonated, and thank you again for your continued support. And I love each and every one of you, and I hope you have a fabulous day, and I'm sending you a big hug if you like hugs, and I love you. Why am I always confessing my love to pile 2 at the end? I don't know. I always feel the need to say I love you, but only in this pile sometimes. Maybe you need to hear that. I don't know. But I love you. I think you're amazing. And yes, thank you again for being here. And I'm really bad at goodbyes, so bye. Hello, pile 3, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this ruby fuchsia, this is going to be a reading about messages from your person. Now, I just had to re-record. Strange things are happening here. First of all, it's been snowing and cloudy all day. I've tried 2 or 3 times to record your pile. I haven't gotten very far in. Anyway, it's very strange. When I came to do your pile, I took a break after pile 2. And when I returned, I was picking up on this crazy energy. Anyway, your tarot cards are quite telling. They're quite beautiful, and we're going to get more tarot, but I've been using the transparent tarot to kind of show us the energy, and then, you know, kind of what your person wants you to know, what they want to say. So before I get too much into it, I want to show you what I mean. So it's really strange because I had to shuffle this for a while and I could hear, you know, I apologize for that noise. That's my kitty cat scratching. I was shuffling these for quite a while and I just kept hearing, keep shuffling. And I kept seeing the Lovers card. And then look what came out. We have the Two of Cups. We have Temperance. So that's Temperance, 14 equals 5, so change. I feel like your person's been working on changing themselves. The Sun in your reading is very intense. We had the Wheel of Fortune come out. So I feel like this is all happening in divine timing, especially with the Temperance energy. And then we have the Lovers. And I feel like this is very symbolic if you resonate with counterparts, because we have this huge yin yang. I just saw 222 on the timer. And this is, you know, a very interesting energy. It's very powerful energy, and that's what I mean. I could feel it right before I started your reading. And I'm really curious to know if you and this person are talking, because we see this Two of Cups. So this person wants to exchange love with you. This is someone you have a bond with, a soul bond. And, you know, with that Wheel of Fortune, it could have taken you guys a while to find a balance, to center these energies. And Transparent Tarot, it's supposed to be read, you know, it's supposed to tell a story. So this could be symbolic of one of you being a fire sign and one of you being a water sign. Take it as it resonates. But this is I'm seeing the coming together of two halves, you know, the yin, the yang. I wonder what it would look like. Like, look at that. Look at that image. And then, you know, throw the Wheel of Fortune in there. This is a connection you've been through a lot, and it's all had to happen in divine timing. What's really interesting, I'm being called to the fact that this is actually not filled in with color. And what I'm hearing is that you're on the last part of the journey here. That's what I'm hearing. Or this person is on the last part, or this is the last... You know, if you resonate with counterparts, this could be the last piece of the puzzle, you know, where you finally have union. Perhaps, you know, you met, separated, came back together, separated, came back together, separated. And then this is the time that it completes itself, because you two are meeting each other from a very balanced place. It's beautiful. I was kind of blown away by it. I see 444 on the timer. And then, yeah, the Lovers card. So the way that I kind of wanted to lay these out, definitely patience here. People, you needed to be patient. They needed to be patient. Maybe they took a long time. And then I was seeing this, you know, a connection that you both needed to work on your light and your shadows. You both needed to, there's a lot of mirroring here. And again, I see this kind of as a timeline of attempts towards union. That's what I'm seeing. That might not resonate for all of you. Perhaps some of you may have only had one separation from this person. But this is like the last part of the puzzle is what I'm hearing. Anyway, it's beautiful. And I also wanted to point out that when I drew these cards, I was intuitively trying to figure out how to lay them, and this is how I saw it. And when you look at this, we have 14 and 2, which is 16. We have 6 and 10, which is 16. And just that number, you know, 16, 16, it's very symbolic of things starting to a line here. It's very, I don't know if you guys follow numbers the way I do, but you can learn a lot about where your life is going by listening or by looking up numbers and numerology. It's very fascinating. It was a huge part of my awakening, and that's why I always mention it. So we have 1616. So if you're seeing like 1615 or 2838 or that kind of thing, that means you're getting close to being in balance with this person. If you start seeing 1010, 1212, 1313, like 1616, that's very symbolic of your energies leveling out, balancing, vibrating at the same frequency. And and 16 reduces to 7, which is the number of the Chariot. Anyway, and we see 7-7. And, you know, so I see, when I think of the Chariot, I think of the yin yang, the black creature and the white creature pulling the chariot. And that's what I'm seeing here. It's like you guys are both, you know, aligning. Anyway, I get so excited. I can't help myself. Again, I'm not laughing to offend anyone. All right. So I need to make sure we have room for all the cards that are going to be here, because we're going to get a lot of cards. There's going to be cards on top of cards. All right, stay. So I have my numerology book here, and I wanted to point out that 7-7 is calm fears, and that's what we have here, 7-7. So the fears you have may not go anywhere anytime soon, but they don't have to control you. Your angels are reassuring you that they give you their full support. Work on calming your fears today by taking a bath, going on a nature walk, or simply enjoying a cup of tea or coffee. I say coffee. Maybe not too much coffee. Anyway, these are horribly aligned and it's bothering me. So let's look at your oracle cards. So the first one we have is daydreaming. I am always longing for you. So this is very much that lover's energy. We think of the lover's card. We usually see two people pulling on each other's energy. And this is exactly what this is. This is also very symbolic of you guys communicating in dream world. And, you know, you guys are probably getting together in the 5D. This is, you know, the energy, this person pops into your head in the middle of the day, and it's because they're daydreaming about you. They're tugging on that energy. Anyway, they're always longing for you. That's that lover's energy. And look at them. Look at these two people longing for each other, trying to reach each other, you know? They're trying to reach each other so that they can be close enough to embrace each other. I'm hearing bridge a gap. So perhaps some of you are already moving forward with this person and you're just kind of wondering how they feel because perhaps they're not being open about it. But yeah, we'll see what else comes out. Again, I'm laughing at myself most of the time. We have return, second chance, opportunity, making amends. So this is what I mean. Where are we going to put this? Let's get out of there. Get out of there, pile 2. There you go, pile 3. Oops. Oh my goodness. Anyway, someone is returning here. And like I said, this person could have possibly already returned. You know what? I've had enough. I've lost my patience. I told you guys I don't have patience as I push on the patience card. I told you, no patience. I want things now. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory could be relevant. I want a golden goose. Okay, there. I feel much better now. So we had return. So that came out in pile 1 as well. This person wants a second chance. Like I said, perhaps they already came in and you're just wondering, you know, how they're feeling. Maybe you're worried you're going to get hurt again. 11:11 on the timer. You know, I don't know about you, but to me, making that looks very difficult. I've seen people on shows try and do pottery, and it's like this really delicate balance in order to form something, keep it smooth, keep it steady. That could be symbolic of your connection. That card came out in pile 1, and I didn't feel called. I heard that, but I didn't feel called to say it. But I felt called to say it to you. Beginnings, try again, new direction, start over. I just heard try again, don't give up. Nightmare Before Christmas reference. Beginnings. So there's been growth here. We see growth. So like I said, perhaps you're already moving forward with this person. This person's coming through here to tell you, you know, they're longing for you. They're feeling this energy just like you are. Again, if you're together, I see that I'm seeing union, and that's what I mean with this. This feels unfinished, you know? It feels like this is the time where you guys come together, finally balanced. It's like they're saying, I'm ready. Again, they could have already come back into your energy and you're just looking for confirmation. We have unexpected outcome. Things didn't go the way that I planned. So this can be that you maybe let go of this connection. This could also be, this person could have pushed this connection away with unexpected outcome, things didn't go the way I planned. I feel like perhaps for some of you, they maybe when there was these separations, you know, maybe they thought every time, like, I'm going to get on with my life, I'm going to move on. And every time they longed for you. And it could be, this can also be symbolic if you haven't heard from this person of it coming. What I mean is, when I said they thought they could move on, we see things didn't go the way I planned. And I feel like they experienced really missing you in their life. We have also I'm hearing for twin flames. Here comes that blinding sun again. Oh my gosh. For twin flames, this can also represent, you know, this person could have had shadows that they showed you that they had no idea that they had. Like you could have really pointed at their shadows and triggered them in a way that, you know, I'm hearing Knight of Swords, like someone who unleashes on you from, you know, an unhealed place. We have confessions, unveiling, coming clean messages. So like I said, some of you have already heard from this person, others you're about to. This is, you know, we see the veil parting, and this is that high priestess energy. This person wants to reveal something to you if they haven't already. Like I said, perhaps this person already came in and revealed something here. I have a weird haze happening because of the fact that the sun keeps going behind a cloud and my camera keeps trying to like autocorrect for it, so it's acting strange. I just needed to make room. Maybe this person just needed to make room for you in their life. We have reunion. We will always come back to each other. And this is what I mean about this energy right here. Doesn't that look unfinished? I feel like you and this person, your energy's attached. You always find your way back to each other. Anyway, that's beautiful. That came out in pile 1 as well. I felt really called to do this reading today, and I can kind of see why. There's some really lovely stuff in these piles. And again, I'm not making it up. I'm reading the energy in the cards anyway. I'm not making up stories. You know, when I have crazy things happen in my personal readings, crazy things, and those people can confirm that nobody's making anything up. Anyway, so I do feel like this person, there is this longing energy here. They're really longing for you. I feel like their heart kind of, it's almost like a fiery, it's like it burns for you. You know, we do have this fire energy and this water energy. So you guys share not only attraction and passion and spirituality, but you also share this very deep emotion for each other. And this person, you know, with the Temperance card, I feel like perhaps this person wasn't ready for that, or you weren't ready for it. There was an imbalance. And until that energy balanced, you know, it's like you guys couldn't bridge that gap. And we see the two of you coming together here. Again, I think it's very symbolic that we have this image where this is not colored in. And to me, it's just very telling that maybe in the past when you guys came back together, if that's how you're resonating with it, again, twin flames, that's very twin flamey, that yin and yang. Perhaps every time you came back into each other's lives, you know, there was a lesson you needed to learn, but it still didn't balance the energy, so you guys couldn't actually have union. We do have reunion here, Six of Cups energy. Same with, I'm always longing for you. That's another, you know, Six of Cups energy. That's lover's energy. It's this burning knowing that there's more to the story, and this person knows that, you know. They're saying, you're part of my destiny. And this person wants to try again. Like I said, maybe you're already trying. Yeah, very interesting energy right off the get-go. I want to get into tarot. I'm not going to lie, the other piles were long. So, we do have King of Wands on the bottom right away. I'm going to shuffle. But right away, we have King of Wands on the bottom. So that could be someone, you know, there is a lot of fire here. I know Lovers is Gemini energy. We also have the Two of Cups, which is water. I see Six of Cups. I see the Tower. So fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I see High Priestess energy as well. Anyway, we have this King of Wands on the bottom. And the King of Wands is someone who is... I have no idea how lions mate or anything. But, you know, when we see a lion on a card, it's very symbolic of a very loyal energy. And I can already hear some of you like, my person was not loyal to me. I feel like you were loyal to them though. Anyway, it's very interesting how we have this King of Wands, because the King of Wands is someone who wants to take control of their love life. And I feel this energy like this person is ready to stand up. We have this flame here, you know, very symbolic of the connection they feel with you. And again, we have this lion and lioness here, very symbolic to me of the energy of strength, that unbreakable bond you feel. Why am I thinking about that? That's weird. I'm thinking about the Lion King. I mean, I know that's not weird. I need to look something up. Hang on. I had to pause it because I didn't want to like leave you guys there while I looked it up. So I just looked up, the lions do symbolize courage, invincibility, self-confidence, and bravery. It is the fiercest spirit animal to face all of life's adversities and challenges. It does talk about you know, being brave. So perhaps this person, you know, is trying to be brave and muster up the courage to come forward. And now I need to look up lions. I just need to look something up. Oh, interesting. All right then. So listen, I'm just going to share it with you. You can skip ahead if you don't want to hear it. As I was looking at those lions, I started thinking about Mufasa, and I started thinking, was Mufasa the father of like Nala? Because I started thinking about if lions, what am I trying to say? I was trying to find out if lions mate with multiple, I was wondering if lions mate with multiple partners, and I looked it up, and lions are actually polyamorous. Is that what it's called? No. Polygamous and breed throughout the year. So they can have multiple partners, but females are usually restricted to 1 or 2 adult males, but the males can have all the fun. Anyway, I have no idea why I'm talking about this. Maybe polygamy or I don't know, is relevant in this pile for somebody. Anyway, let's get out of that rabbit hole. All right, so we're gonna shuffle. So I am seeing the Queen of Swords. So I'm hearing perhaps King of Wands, Queen of Swords. Perhaps this person didn't take enough control here. They didn't take action towards you, or, you know, maybe they tried to control things here and you had to go the other way. Oh my gosh, we have the Lovers. So maybe you had to make a choice and cut them off. Who knows? Something happened to balance this energy. So yeah, Lovers, Gemini energy. Look at them holding on to each other. Now I'm seeing the Knight of Wands. So this person could have, you know, had a bit of player energy. You know, I was just looking up lions and the fact that they're, you know, they don't settle down. So perhaps that's relevant here. Perhaps this person was Knight of Wands, but what I'm seeing in this Knight of Wands card, very interesting. Look at this knight. He's on his knee. He is not running anymore. Just saying. Oh my gosh. He's not running anymore. Look at that. That could be symbolic for somebody here. Your Knight of Wands is no longer running. Gender doesn't apply. I love everyone here. Whoever you are, whatever you resonate with. Identify with. I love you all, and you're all perfect. Oh my gosh, we have the Emperor. The Emperor. All right. Let's get into the tarot. Emperor, Divine Masculine. I'm telling you guys, this is a twin flame pile. I don't know if you hear that, but the people across the street are having their roof redone. So rebuilding a foundation, I'm hearing, could be relevant. And that's the first time I've heard them in any pile, and they've been there all day. That's the first time they've made themselves known. So we have the King of Cups here. So someone knows how much they love you. This person loves you. They're here to say, I love you. I may not show it all the time. I may not speak it all the time, but I feel it. The King of Cups is someone who has a very deep love, but sometimes doesn't know how to express it. Sometimes they can be closed off. It's interesting because it looks like this person is, that almost looks like a door that they're floating on. Anyway, this is somebody that loves you. All right, let's see what they want to say to you. So what does this person want you to know? What does this person want you to know? That one went on the floor. Okay, I don't know how it fell. It fell on its side. So I kind of want to talk about both things here. So we have the Six of Swords. And this is very symbolic of someone wanting to come towards you, someone wanting to move forward with you. This could be symbolic of the fact that this person maybe tried to move on. I was feeling that with this things didn't go the way I planned. For some of you, I feel like maybe this person made a choice to try and move on. But like this said, things didn't go the way they planned. And they realized, you know, that they can't let go of your energy here. We have the Three of Wands and the Devil, as I'm saying, they can't let go of your energy. The Three of Wands is about forward movement and planning and progression. And it's almost like they tried to move on, but still they felt your energy and still they felt, you know, this urge to move forward with you. Anyway, very interesting energy right off the get-go. We'll talk about that Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is very much a card. It symbolizes different things in different decks, depending on who's, you know, reading the energy. In my book, it says the Nine of Wands is someone who, it's an energy of someone who's persevering with hope and determination. But it can mean lots of things, you know. It can also mean someone who's, I've heard playing the victim, but anyway. This one, I think, is very symbolic of someone with hope and determination because we see, you know, beautiful flowers growing on those wands. So I feel like, again, this has been a journey here. We do see growth. And it's like this person is saying, I'm not going to give up. Now that I know, you know, I want another chance here. I want to start over. This also talks about self-improvement. Beautiful. Now, in the reverse, that is very interesting. I have to tell you guys something. We have 6 on the bottom and we have 9 here. And that's very symbolic of twin flames and of mirroring. And this is actually on page 169, which is very interesting. Anyway, in the reverse, this can talk about one person who puts in all the work. So perhaps in the past, you were the one putting in the work. And this person, when that happens, the connection can't move forward. If only one person is working on it and giving their energy, it can't move forward unless both of you are putting energy into it. And anyway, this person, you know, this card also talks about love being hard work, or a connection requiring a lot of hard work and dedication. And that's very similar to the Eight of Pentacles energy, which is very symbolic of the counterpart twin flame journey. If you don't resonate with that, that's fine. What else do they want you to know? But again, this is also self-improvement. And I guess that's why, you know, those flowers are there to symbolize growth. You know, this could have been someone who denied this in the past. This could have been someone who tried to keep themselves safe, or played the victim, or wounded warrior mentality. And we see growth here. So they have been improving themselves, is what they're saying. What else do they want you to know? I just saw justice. What else do they want you to know? We have the Six of Cups. That's beautiful. So I've seen the Six of Pentacles. I've seen the Six of Swords. And now we have the Six of Cups. Oh my gosh, the Sun. I don't know what situation you're in with this person, but this person wants union with you. This person wants to heal this. We have the Six of Cups energy here too with reunion. We have the Lovers, 6. You know, this is someone that wants to heal this. They want a fresh start with you, a new direction, start over, try again. I feel like for some of you, you're already with this person. Now we have the Sun here and a new beginning. Look at this. They have clarity. That's what they're saying. I can see this clearly. I'm longing for you. I always long for you. Look, the reaching. I want to bridge this gap is what I'm hearing. I want to experience your sunlight again. I want to experience your love is what I'm hearing. Again, you could already be moving forward with this person. But this person's intentions are beautiful. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. Also symbolic of divine masculine. Six of Cups is healing. It's, you know, remembering the good times you guys had. It's possible childhood wounds, like they could have worked on their childhood wounds to improve the balance in this connection. I really think, guys, after I did these 3 piles, to me, it's very symbolic that there's like a union energy in the air. And I think it might have something to do with the 11/11 portal this weekend. But anyway, the Fool. Look at this. This Fool is looking at pictures. Look, it's looking at Polaroid pictures, remembering the old times. We have a wolf, very symbolic of, you know, wolves only usually have one mate and they're very loyal and they protect them. These mountains symbolize, you know, the obstacles that you two have had to face. And now you have this beautiful new beginning here. 8 of Pentacles. I was just talking about 8 of Pentacles. Anyway, I'm just saying, I was just talking about 8 of Pentacles with the 9 of Wands. Anyway, that's beautiful energy. Look at that. We have Leo, we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So this person still loves you. Again, I think some of you are already talking to this person. You make this person very happy. You know, they feel fulfilled when they're connecting with you. You are their other half. What else do they want you to know? Do you want to come out? No? Well, I looked at you, so now I have to take you. Once I look at it, it's kind of game over. It's a 2 of Cups. So again, this is very, you know, this is very on par or on whatever with this energy that we're seeing here and we saw in your oracle cards. This is someone who loves you and wants to deepen this connection and thinks about you and guided to you by their intuition. Look at that shining moon in the background. I'm also seeing, it's kind of, do you notice how the sun is kind of setting there over the moon? And it's almost like the sun and the moon collide there. Collide could be, collide could be relevant. Hear the song. Hang on. Now I got to look up the lyrics. I am thorough, you guys. Again, I'm laughing at myself. Collide lyrics. Oh wow, there's multiple songs collide. I didn't know that. I was hearing a specific one. Yeah, there it is. Nope. I am not hearing the Justine one. I'm hearing the Howie Day one. Stop. Listen. Listen to the lyrics of this song that I heard when I looked at this card. The dawn is breaking, the light is shining through. You're barely waking and I'm tangled up in you. But I'm open, you're closed. Where I follow, you'll go. I worry I won't see your face light up again. Even the best fall down sometimes, even the wrong words seem to rhyme. Out of the doubt that fills my mind, I somehow find you and I collide. I'm quiet, you're not. You make a first impression, but I've found I'm scared to know that I'm always on your mind. Guys, these lyrics are relevant. I'm scared to know that I'm always on your mind. That's very symbolic of runner energy and, you know, being overwhelmed by the intensity of it. I need to keep reading. I need Spirit saying read the whole thing. Even the best fall down sometimes. Even the stars refuse to shine. Out of the back you fall in time. I somehow find you and I collide. Don't stop here. I lost my place. I'm close behind. I cannot believe these lyrics. They're so symbolic of, you know, the journey that you go through as counterparts. Oh my goodness. Out of the doubt that fills your mind, you finally find you and I collide. Anyway, collide, Howie Day. Maybe listen to it because I heard it so clearly there, and like those lyrics, anyway, those lyrics are crazy. Anyway, so we have the Two of Cups and we have the King of Wands here. So here he is again. This is very symbolic. This person wants to take control of the situation and take, you know, experience your energy again if they're not already experiencing your energy. I don't know if you can tell, but the way I'm giggling, my mind's in the gutter. We have the Justice card. So I feel like this person really wants to bridge this gap and make things right here. For some of you, it could be that they take action after some kind of legal matter. I'm hearing it. I have to say it. What else do they want you to know? What else do they want you to know? Oh my goodness. They're sorry. They're sorry. This is an apology. This person's sorry. This could be someone who was emotionally immature at the time. This could be someone younger than you. But with that rainbow, we see, look, rainbow. We see temperance. We see miracles happening in divine timing. This person wants to offer you something here, and they're sorry. They look a little worried, and that fish is blue, and blue is very symbolic of communication. Just saying. What else do they want you to know? What else do they want you to know? You didn't come out. Interesting. Interesting. You know what? That was on the bottom of the deck. And when I looked at it, I heard nothing. I heard move on. So I started shuffling. And then it came out again, but it came out with two different cards. So listen. We have the Two of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, and Ten of Cups. And this is what I mean. Look at that activation. Something's been activated here. Look at that. That looks like something out of a alien movie. You know, to me, there's a very strong message here that this is about, maybe this person had to choose you or make a decision between you and another person. With the Justice card, there could have been, you know, a partner or a significant other. We do have this Wheel of Fortune here, and I don't have the Sun card here, but this gate is in the Sun card, and we saw your person here reaching for it. And here we see somebody walking through it. Do you see that? Someone's walking through that gate that was on the Sun card. So somebody is, you know, your person, not somebody. Your person is making a choice. There's been some kind of activation here. And it doesn't need to be a choice between you and another person either. This can be choosing between their ego and their heart. And I feel like their heart wins. And look, this person has their hand on that sword. They know which sword they want. And that's why we see this activation. And think about it. I said, think of an alien movie. Think of this activation, this like energy, and then this wheels start turning, right? Anyway, apparently I have a movie in my head about this. And look, remember what I said about this card. I need to stand up. Look, remember what I said about this card, that you guys have been through journeys before. If you don't resonate with having separation, union, this could be past lives. And we see completion coming. It's like, you know, this person's saying, I'm ready to finish this. I'm ready to walk through that gate that I was reaching for on the Sun card right there. I need to find the Sun card for you now to show you what I mean. And this is the time where it becomes union. That's what I feel like here with the Wheel of Fortune. Anyway, it's interesting how many messages I'm getting. But yes, this person sees you as their 10 of Cups. I have to say, this 10 of Cups card has come out around this time in every single reading. And look at what we have on the bottom. We have Temperance. So all good things come to those who wait, I'm hearing. And for my counterparts out there, now we have the Queen of Cups. We started with the King of Cups. Now we have the Queen of Cups. Just saying. Anyway, when I stood up, there was something I wanted to do, but I can't remember. Oh, the Sun card. Yeah. Come on, where are you? I bet it's on the top of the deck. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Is it already out? No, it's right here. It's right by wish fulfillment. That's funny. This is what I mean. It's like this person has always wanted to go through this gate, but maybe something needed to end before they could go through it. Do you see what I mean now? Anyway, this is the next part of that journey I'm hearing. I think that's magical. You know, I'm really digging these cards. I don't know if anybody says digging anymore. But I'm really enjoying using these cards recently. Very interesting. All right, so I want to see how I'm just going to be a little bit nosy and see how they feel about you. How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? Okay, we have Temperance on the bottom. We have the Death card. Very interesting here. So, listen, this just falls in line here. This person, look, they're ready to go through that gate that we saw on the Sun card. They're ready to complete this. This is someone who sees, oh my gosh, that person is peeking out. Do you see that? Look, they could be watching you. I've never noticed that. Look. It's watching you. Anyway, this person sees the potential of a new beginning here with you, and they see that, you know, the road has always led back to you, I'm hearing. We have this Chariot. So this is someone who sees the potential of a rebirth here. Again, you could already be talking to this person, and maybe you don't know how deeply they're feeling about you here. They do feel like the energy has changed here with that Death card. And, you know, it's almost like, I feel like this person also feels kind of like, until they tell you this, until they release this, it's like they almost feel trapped. Like they have this energy in them that wants to feel free. I'm seeing 4 of Wands and I'm hearing I want to feel free. Anyway, very interesting. And Temperance on the bottom. Can we have one more card for how they see you? Or how they feel about you? One more card for how they feel about my pile 3. How do you feel about my pile 3? My pile 3 is wonderful. My pile 3 is a catch. Oh my goodness. So that's in reverse. We have the World, we have the 4 of Cups in reverse, and we have the King of Cups. So I'm just saying, now we've definitely seen the King and Queen of Cups here. So this is someone that loves you, confirmed. With the World, this could be someone that you're at an emotional distance from, or a physical distance. You could have met this person online. I'm asking how this person feels about you, and I'm seeing, you know, divine feminine. So there's something very magnetic about you. I'm seeing a dolphin, which is very symbolic of happiness and joy. I don't know if I mentioned it. I mentioned it in one of the intros that wouldn't, it stopped recording. I should check to see if this is recording. It is. In one of the, in pile 1, I kept hearing completion and I couldn't figure it out. Why was I hearing completion? And I kept feeling like I had seen something that made me think of completion. And I saw the World card. And anyway, it never really came up in pile 1, but I remembered when I was doing your intro that didn't record. I remembered when I heard completion. It was in the intro when I turned this over and I said, oh, I left the sticker on, like in the original intro, when in the like picking of the piles. And when that happened, I kept hearing completion. So it's very interesting that, you know, we have this kind of energy of completion happening in pile 3 today. Anyway, this does symbolize someone who sees you as you mean the world to them. Nobody compares to you, I'm hearing. The 4 of Cups. This is an interesting one. Oh my gosh, I just opened right up to the page. That was crazy. Listen to this. This is how this person feels about you. So their feelings about you are they want to be more active in this love life. That's what it says. And that's why we had the King of Wands, because the King of Wands is someone who takes action, takes control of their love life. They take control, anything. What am I trying to say? Do you know how, no, it's really frustrating in these connections because you can only control your side of things. You can't control the other person. You can't make them change. You can't make them grow if they don't want to grow. All you can do is focus on yourself. Shout out to my fellow recovering alcoholics out there. Even those of you who struggle with it and aren't in recovery, my heart goes out to you. You know, I think of that serenity prayer, I accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And at some point in these connections, we have to realize that we can't change the other person. We can't push them to, we can't force them to, we can't bully them to. I shouldn't use that word, but I just mean like we want so much to control the outcome, and really our other counterpart is out of our hands. Like controlling them in the 3D, it's out of our hands. All we can do is put that energy into ourself, and you know, energetically they do pick up on that. Anyway, I'm rambling. Being more active in love life, new understanding about love. So they have a new understanding about you, and they want to be more active here. So the next thing I wanted to do was I wanted to get some of these channeled messages for you. Only take what resonates. We'll see what comes out. It's been interesting in the other piles. I keep saying, if you guys watch my twin flame readings or have a personal reading with me, these cards fly out. Like they're all over the place. You get like 30 or 40 of them. But in these readings, they've been coming out. Just a few have been coming out. So very interesting. If this is a twin flame connection, I wouldn't be surprised if they come, you know, flying out. All right. So Spirit, what does their person want to say to them? What does your person want to say? What does your person want to say to you? Interesting. I'm going to take that. Oh no, the cards are falling. There we go. So, the first one I saw, again, not many came out. Interesting. All right. So the first one that I saw was this one. My inner child was wounded when my parents couldn't respond to me in the way that I needed them to. I am reacting from that wound. And you know, with that Six of Cups, we did see childhood wounding, but look at this. You know, I feel like this person acted from a place of ego because they were reacting from this childhood wound. And that child, there's also a child on this Ten of Cups. So, you know, it could be that what's kept them from this is childhood wounding. I know in my journey, childhood wounding is a big part of it. I mean, you heard me cry in the intro. I haven't had an easy life. Anyway, it's got me here and I'm thankful for that. So we have, I'm not happy. Karma, behaviors, people, or situations are playing a role in what's happening with me, and it's hard for me to see a way out. So this person, you know, they could be ready to come in here and talk to you. We saw that confession. They want reunion. It's possible that it's because things in their life are just not working out right now, and it's kind of making them realize the bigger picture that, you know, they had something really good with you. This doesn't have to be a karmic partner even. This can be other things. This can be work. This can be friends. Perhaps this person didn't prioritize you. We have the next solstice or equinox will bring an important shift for us. Draw another card to find out what that shift may be. So I already know this from a personal reading I just did. The next, whatever it is December 20th or December 21st. And then the next one is March 20th, I believe. Don't quote me on the exact dates, but it's December 20-something and March 20-something. Anyway, I should know this. So now we have to draw a card for that. So what is this shift that's coming either in December or March? What is this shift that's coming? Oh my gosh. Wow. So somebody's swooping in here and sweeping you off your feet. And don't you think it's symbolic that we had 7-7, remember? Chariot energy. And it's saying by December or March, you're going to be swept off your feet if you haven't already. You may be talking to this person and this could symbolize, you know, them committing to you or asking you to be in union with them finally. I'm tired of being away from you physically. I'm trying to process my fears so that I can come back to you. We did see that longing energy. It's like they're reaching for you. Pile 3. Look at this. Pile 3. I'll contact you when I'm able to. Right now, my life is too complicated to bring you into it, but know that I want to talk to you. And, you know, this is symbolic that this person is going through something and they do want to be strong enough to contact you here. We see 7 and 1, which equals 8. They could be, you know, serving out their karma here with the Wheel of Fortune. And like, this is the last kind of cleanse. I'm hearing karmic purging or karmic purging before the final chapter. It's the final countdown or whatever. We have 11. Love like ours can change the world, and it can. It can make you a believer. I'm serious. It can heal you, and it can break. The thing that people don't understand when they look down on this is I think about the fact that through this connection, I've managed to heal childhood wounds that I have, and the cycle has stopped with me. My kids won't know what it means to be punished physically. My kids won't know what it means to be, you know, to have their needs not met. I'm breaking the cycle here. Anyway, it's true. Twin flames can change the world. You're projecting your own fears and limitations onto me. Go within to understand that you are seeing yourself, not me. This is very symbolic of what I was just talking about with the childhood wounding. You're supposed to trigger each other into having these realizations. And, you know, I always say, like, if this person comes in and triggers you, instead of reacting, take a step back and think, why are they triggering me? Why does this trigger me? This person ignores me. Why does that trigger me? Because deep down you have a wound where somebody ignored you and it never healed. Usually it's a child wound. Anyway, I'm just using that as an example. I don't specifically mean that anyway. All right, so we're going to get channeled messages from your person from this deck. So Spirit, what does their person want them to know? Interesting. You know, what's interesting is there's this energy where they're saying, we both know I'm not the one for you. And I don't know if you remember, but we had the Queen of Swords at the very beginning. And this is similar to another pile. Look at these. These came out together. We both know I am not the one for you. We need to let each other go. And what I'm seeing is that you've done this before. You've done this dance before. You've let each other go before and you've come back together. And then maybe this person let you go and you came back together. Maybe this time you let them go. And it's like, I feel like maybe this person denied this in the past, or you. And I believe you did let each other go, and we see this energy sparking up again. I love you unconditionally, which is that's part of the twin flame journey, is learning unconditional love. Lots of people say they love someone unconditionally, but then even I used to, and somebody pointed that out to me, that's conditional love, Kelly. You say you love them unconditionally, but what you're telling me, there's conditions in that. And it really opened my eyes to truly what unconditional love is. And I think it's one of those words that we use. Oh yeah, I love you unconditionally. But deep down, we do all have conditions. And the twin flame journey is supposed to knock all of those away. Like our pre-programmed thoughts about labels of people, about being, you know, anyway, I'm not going to go down that road here. I want to feel that way again. I want to feel your energy. I want to walk through that gate. Remember that sun card. I bury myself in work to forget you. So this is symbolic that perhaps this person spent a lot of time avoiding healing, thinking that they could just distract themselves and they could forget about you, but they can't. I wonder if you are happy without me. I feel you leaving me behind. That's usually what causes them to wake up, is when one counterpart leaves the other behind. It triggers the chaser. I'm starting to understand our connection. Interesting. So this person could be, you know, reflecting about the spirituality of this, or why do they feel this connection for you? And it's time for me to heal now. So I do believe they're healing. This is a really long reading. I apologize. These are my channeled messages, so let's see what this person wants to say to you through me. What do you want to say to pile 3? My beautiful pile 3. I'm almost ready to contact you. I speak to you through music. So you could hear songs where lines stand out to you. That Collide song, I'm telling you, I feel like your person was coming through here with those lyrics because I heard it very clearly in my head. You Were My Reason. That's another song that could be relevant. Reason by Hoobastank. Is that what it's called? Oh my gosh. I found a reason to be... I found a reason to whatever, to change who I used to be, a reason to start over new, and that reason was you. I still believe in us. I still want you. Reach. I'm hearing reach. You are the most beautiful person I have ever seen. This is Empress energy. This is them, you know. Nobody compares to you. This is, I felt it. Twin flame energy here. Let's just get a couple more. I long. Reach. I can almost reach you. I keep hearing it. I long to have you in my arms. Physical contact. Will you reject me? So this person wants to contact you if they haven't. Ooh. I am going through an awakening. Beautiful. So pile 3, that was your reading. I feel like I'm like, that's it, but it was so long. Anyway, I hope this resonated. I hope it brought you some comfort. Like I said, it's very interesting, the energy today, with that 11/11 portal coming up. And I'm really curious to see how the energy changes after that 11/11 portal. Anyway, this is the end of your reading. Thank you again for the continued support and for listening to me, you know, for being here for me as a friend. And I love each and every one of you, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.